I'm Kenneth, a relationship coach and a psychotherapist. Every relationship is different, and every breakup is different. Work with me, and you'll get professional help on your situation. Just click on the link in the description below, or go to my website, askcraig.net. Hi there, I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to make your ex regret leaving you. Well, if you're going through a breakup, one of the things that you are probably wrestling with in your mind is making your ex regret their decision. And sometimes it comes from a place where, you really want them to regret it so you can fix things and work things out with them. But sometimes you're just angry and hurt and you just want to kind of show them, I am better than what you've done. You're going to regret this decision. And, you want to try and stay level-headed about this, even though sometimes you can really struggle with your emotional balance and keeping emotional self-control here. So, I understand that regardless of what happened or what you want to happen in the future, most of the time you want that person to regret what they've done. I think it's just human nature, and I get that question a lot, actually. And so I got an email today from somebody that asked that question, which I do get fairly often, and I thought, okay, let me put a video out there that could maybe help guide you along this path, okay? So this email is from Alex, who said, "Hi Craig, I'm a huge fan of your channel and have been watching you for several months. My ex broke up with me and left me for another guy. That hurts. That will hurt your self-esteem, and that will really affect you when somebody leaves you for somebody else, because a natural part of that is comparing yourself to this other person, thinking that this other person is better than you. How could they leave you for this other person? I've been in that situation. It's the worst feeling in the world, and I understand where you're coming from when that happens, believe me. Your videos are truly the only thing that makes me feel any better, so thank you so much for that. You're very welcome. I get a lot of positive emails from you guys. You guys are the best. I absolutely love you guys, and I do appreciate the kind words when you send them to me. I have been having a really difficult time with my breakup. I've been anxious, depressed, and in a really bad place. Well, that is very common. I look at her social media and cannot believe all the pictures she is posting with this new guy. Yet, that hurts really bad, and I'm sure the minute you see a picture with him and her together, your anxiety just skyrockets and your body is just like totally overwhelmed with this wave of energy. I know that's what happened with me, and I was just like, I couldn't stop looking and going back to look at it. It's torture, really. It makes me sick to my stomach. The guy isn't even good looking. He's out of shape and he lives with his parents. Okay? So you're looking at everything. You're like, he lives with his parents. I'm better than that. I live with my grandparents and they're way cooler. I'm kidding. Can you please make a video on how to make your ex regret breaking up with you? Okay. Well, I understand a lot of you guys are going through a lot of different emotions right now. You're probably really hurt, really sad, really angry, really scared. It's very normal. It does impact your self-esteem and your self-worth, and it brings up a lot of past trauma and a lot of other issues from abandonment that you've had in your past. It really can hurt your self-esteem. And especially if you got left for somebody else, you're going to constantly compare yourself to them. But one of the things that I do love about breakups is that nothing will motivate you more than going through a breakup. I'm telling you, I see it all day, and it is just incredibly inspiring how a breakup will make you want to transform your entire life. And you will look at all aspects of your life and want to correct them or want to make changes. I mean, honestly, if you take a step back and look at your life, can you think of a time where you have been more motivated than during this breakup? I would say in most cases, not likely. So use this breakup to stay focused and motivated and improve your life so you could be in the best place that you've ever been before. You want to make your ex regret their decision? Put yourself in a position where you are better off than they ever thought you could possibly be. And here are some ways that you can do that, okay? Stay positive, especially on social media. Don't post or say anything negative. Don't post any depressing memes or songs about how you miss them or ambiguous quotes that make them realize that you're talking about them. You want to stay positive. Anything negative is going to be looked at down, they're going to look at it down and be like, they're still hung up on me. You want to look like you're doing okay. You're looking to stay focused, okay? So when you do post on social media, which you need to be really careful about how often you do this, you don't want to overdo it because it's going to be obvious, but when you do post, you want them to see, hey, you're having an awesome life, okay? You want to display a high status. And that can be done in a lot of different ways. Maybe you're going on vacations or whatever it is that you're doing. You want to show, hey, I'm doing great. Okay? That is very attractive. It's not going to be attractive if they think you're sitting around at home stuffing your face with Cheetos, crying over them all night long, right? Okay. Here's some ways you can also improve your life. Get in shape. I know that when I was going through a breakup, I lost a lot of weight. I was getting in much better shape, and honestly, I need to get back into that shape, okay? So I got to get motivated. You guys motivate me. So I'm just so busy. I would love to have more time to go to the gym and exercise, but you guys keep me so busy, it can be difficult to do that. So stay in shape, get in the best shape you've ever been. You're going to feel better because your body's going to release different hormones, adrenaline, and things that are going to make you feel good, okay? Don't do it for them, but being active like that and being outside and getting sunlight will make you feel better and will help you to offset some of those chemicals that are being released in your body due to the breakup, because we do have chemicals in our body that make us feel awful, stress hormones that make us feel worse, okay? You want to look at maybe going back to school, getting a better job or a promotion. Do something you've always wanted to do, and do it for you because it's something you've always wanted to do. And always make sure that this comes from a place on bettering yourself and bettering your own life. I know you want to really show them just to kind of prove them wrong, prove them they made a mistake, but please, you're going to stay a lot more motivated if you're doing this for yourself in the long run. Okay, so try and find your passion in life. We all have different gifts. We all bring different things to the table, and there are things about each of us that are special. And I use this breakup, or my breakups, to do this because I knew how traumatic it was for me. And I tell you guys all the time, I feel like my breakup situation was, I handled it a lot worse than a lot of you guys did. So I use this to motivate me to be the best that I could possibly be and to change the world, change breakups, change our understanding of love and attachment, mental health, and all the things that come along with it, because relationships are life, and the better our relationships, the healthier our relationships, the better the world is going to be. So that's how I used it. You need to find it in your world. What is it that you're passionate about? Teaching or, business, whatever it is, you got to find that for yourself. And this breakup will help you do it. It will inspire you. Okay? All right. So, focus on working through your own attachment issues and traumas. I highly suggest getting into therapy. I did it. I tell you all the time, when I went through my breakup, I was going to Margaret twice a week. And even since then, and it's been many, many years ago, I've gone to her every week since that time. Why? Because I wanted to be mentally healthy. I wanted to be the best clinician that I could be. And now I use that, all of her understanding of relationships and attachment and mental health and trauma, all those things, because as you guys know, she's outstanding. I've gone to her to absorb it like a sponge to be the best therapist and coach that I can be for you guys. So I suggest you do the same. Whether you get yourself a local therapist, you want to do coaching with me, I promise you, you're going to feel so much better. Investing in yourself is one of the best things you can do. And when people would say to me, why are you still going to Margaret? You don't even have any problems. You know what I would say? Because nothing is better than peace of mind. Nothing is better than mental health, in my opinion. If you're happy, which I am, and through going through therapy and you're going to see Margaret for supervision and learning from her, learning to be the best version of myself that I could be, it truly helped my peace of mind and my mind. And in my opinion, nothing is better than that. So work through your traumas, your attachment traumas, and be the best version of yourself, and your mental health will significantly improve. You'll stop distorting reality. You'll stay with people for the right reasons. You won't try and be so manipulative. You'll be okay with being alone. There are so many different aspects that are going to improve because of that. Turn your weaknesses into strengths. You must figure out what your weaknesses are. That's one of the things that I try and help you guys do, is when I'm looking at your situation, figuring out your weaknesses and using that to help you grow as a person. Okay? If you can take those things that your ex used to complain about, that you were anxious and angry and lashing out, manipulative, and all those things he did, and you turn that into a strength where you're so aware of it and you've changed that, internalized that, which does take time, by the way, and you have really internalized that, you will project it outward to the world and everybody will notice. Be happy. What could be more important than being happy? Of course, you're not going to be happy 24/7, but overall it's your life and you want to be happy. Live the life they wish they could, right? I know that if some of my exes looked at what I'm doing right now, they would be shocked. And I've transformed myself into not just being a good therapist, but a therapist with enough passion and integrity and drive and ambition to go out and help change the world by educating you guys and supporting you guys and coaching you guys, okay? So, you want to try and live that kind of life. And believe me, if they see you're living that life, they're going to be regretting their decision. Okay? Because chances are you will surpass them and outgrow them. Now, when they do come back around, whether you want to be with that person or not, don't be petty. Some of you guys would love to be like, I don't want to be with you anymore. And you're trying to rub it in their face. Yeah, I'm so great. Yeah, I'm so wonderful. No, you don't want to have that approach. That's certainly not going to make them regret their decision. It's going to make them think, well, I'm glad I left them, because they're smug and they're arrogant. So when they do come around, you want to be happy and friendly and, hey, great, yeah, I'm doing great. Regardless if you want to reattract them or if you just want to move on with your life. Okay? Showing emotional strength. Kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but that weakness that you may have had where you lost emotional self-control, were angry and manipulative and controlling and anxious, you want to turn that into internal fortitude and strength, like I talk about in my video, Have Discipline or Fail. So if they do reach out to you and you do want to try and work things out with them, you want to just ask them to hang out and, you know, let them see for themselves that their decision was a mistake, but it probably will benefit you in the long run anyway, so the mistake will turn out to be one of the best things for you, because every day you guys tell me, this breakup has changed my life, and that is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. I got one more point for you guys today. This one is certainly the last one, but not the least important one. Even if they never find out, even if they never know about all of the incredible transformations and the changes that you've done, you'll know. And nothing will be more satisfying than knowing all the changes you've made in yourself and all the improvements you've made in your own life. So, if you like this video, throw a like on there. If you want to get my help personally, go to my website, askcraig.net, sign up for an email coaching or a Skype coaching, and if you got to get with me within 24 hours, I do offer emergency Skype coaching. But that's it for this video. I'm Coach Craig Kenneth, and I will talk with you soon.